Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel for another video. Now in today's video we're going to be going over what you need to know before launching an OnlyFans agency. So whether you're just thinking about getting started creating your very own OnlyFans agency, or you've got one up and running and maybe you've been doing it for a few months now, this video is going to be very applicable to you, as it's coming from an experienced OnlyFans agency owner who's been doing this for 3 years now. I know every problem that you're going to face. So I just want to give you guys a little bit of a heads up before you go into launching an OnlyFans agency about some of the common pitfalls that I see in the space. Okay, so make sure you watch this video in its entirety, as it could help you save years of your life. And we're not around on this planet for very long, so years of your life is a lot of time. And is it worth skipping out on this 10-minute video when you could be making mistakes which are going to cost you years? So make sure you watch this video until the end. However, before we get into it, I do just want to mention that for my actual paid mentorship program, when it comes to me literally holding your hand and helping you build an OnlyFans agency, you're actually limiting the amount of people that we're taking on at this time, due to the amount of the resources, the amount of time, the amount of attention from myself and the coaches that is going on you and your building your agency to the best of its ability. It's very time intensive for my behalf. So we're being very selective about who we decide to bring on. And I want to make sure that the people we are bringing on are very motivated to actually build an OnlyFans agency and scale it up to 50k plus per month. If you are that person, then make sure you book in a call down below. At the moment we're only onboarding 2 agencies per week. So make sure you get in while we've still got slots left. Now, lots of people go into this business thinking that it should take months in order to get everything set up in terms of client contracts, websites, and outreach for models. This is a huge mistake that I see so many people make, and I actually hop on a few calls with people every now and then, and they say that, oh yeah, I'm just currently building my website, or I'm currently sorting out the client contract legally. It's just, why are you focusing on that for that amount of extended time period? I mean, doing this should really not take any longer than a week to set up your website, to set up the foundations of your agency, to set up your offer, to set up the client contracts, and to start outreach and to have your first model. That should all be done within a week. If you're taking longer than a week, you are wasting time, and it's valuable time as well. Within a week of people joining our mentorship program, typically we normally get them one model by then. We had someone recently join, they've absolutely crushed it. They've signed like 5 models within the space of their first week. So it's really simple to actually get these models onboarded with a good foundation for your agency, and it shouldn't take long at all. Now, personally, I think the OnlyFans niche is one of the easiest niches to get started in terms of providing an agency service for, as you really only have to do a few outreaches per day to start, getting it up and running, as you're going to find that a lot of these models are in situations where they're really struggling to scale up due to the competition, and they're looking for someone who has expert skills in sales and marketing specifically for OnlyFans, which means there's a huge demand for the services. So make sure when you're getting up and running, that you don't waste time finding clients, because it's so easy to do so. Now, another common pitfall that I see beginner OnlyFans agency owners make is that they actually sign on way too many models when getting started. So typically people will transition from one niche. They'll normally be doing, they'll be running an agency for, Google ads or something like that. And they'll actually go to the OnlyFans niche, and they'll find, oh wow, I'm actually getting clients really easy. And they just think it's a question of just scaling up how many clients they're working with. However, when you're signing OnlyFans models, I cannot stress the importance of quality, not quantity. Now, of course, at the point with my agency, Altrist, we've got quality and quantity. But when you're first starting out, you want to build up quality first off. It really only takes 3 or 4 models to actually be making 10, 20k a month. So you really do not need to be signing tons of actual OnlyFans creators to get to your goal in terms of your financial goal in the future. Now, things that would make a model higher quality is very simple. There's 3 things: knowledge of the platform, motivation to make content, quality of content. Now, if you're signing someone who really isn't experienced, of course, that's not the best, because it's going to take a lot of time and effort in terms of you having to give them your knowledge and training them up on the best practices they should be doing, what type of content they need to make for these platforms, the stuff that you need them to do, you're gonna have to actually put lots of time and effort into training them up, and it's gonna take a while for you to train them up doing so. So if you've got a model and you sign her on and she's really knowledgeable of the platform, that's a major plus in terms of the quality of the model lead. Also motivation to make content. Without content, it's effort, it's gonna be a pain in the ass working with these clients. So you need to make sure that the models you're signing are really motivated to actually make the content that you need in order to promote them and to sell them. Now, the actual quality of content is also important. So they could be really motivated. However, they could be making tons of crappy photos. In that case, you're not going to get anywhere, because you really do need quality content in order to scale up these models' account. You need lots of content, and you need lots of high quality content as well. So if you have these three aspects sorted when it comes to the model, then chances are you've got a high quality model. So make sure you focus your attention on scaling up that model, and don't be signing tons of lower quality models when it comes to building an agency just because it's easy to get clients. Now, as you'll notice, getting models is easy in the OnlyFans agency space. Now, the part that most agencies struggle with is actually effectively managing each model and getting her good results. So the one issue alone can break your agency. I have had someone who recently joined the program, and they scaled up their agency. They had a few models they're working with, however, they just weren't able to get the results, and it was really beating them down. They're really struggling with that. So it's important that you have knowledge on how to actually launch an effective promotional campaign, along with key information that you need when it comes to working with these models. So for example, when I say the key information, it's typically what platforms are you best to promote on when you first sign on these models, how to organically promote these models on these platforms, as well as best practices to promote them, how to collect content and sort through it, how to effectively manage multiple growth hacking accounts, how to leverage paid promos and traffic, how to nurture your model subscriber community, and how to get as much money from your model's subscribers as possible. Now, if there are any of them questions that I just read out, you're a little bit confused and you don't quite know the meaning behind it, then chances are you don't really know how to launch an effective promotional campaign, and you're going to struggle getting your models good results. And the real lifeblood of the OnlyFans agency is your ability to deliver results to OnlyFans models, because you typically work on a performance basis. So you'll have a percentage of rev share that goes to you, a percentage of rev share that goes to the model, and if you're not getting these model results, then your rev share percentage is going to be very low, and you're going to be making very little money from it. So you need to make sure that you've got a step-by-step system that you can actually implement in order to get these models lots of subscribers, lots of high quality subscribers, and actually nurture the community to make lots of money when you're chatting to the model subscribers. And there's all sorts of different techniques you can go about doing this with. So you can also use organic promotion to get subscribers. You can use growth hacking. You can actually pay for shout outs to get subscribers, but each strategy requires a different backend system in order to nurture the subscribers that you're getting. Because it's all well and good getting all these subscribers in, but they're all coming from different sources. So you need to make sure that you're nurturing them in the best way possible, to which you can actually make the most money from these subscribers. So that's selling Sexton sets to these actual subscribers. It's also selling welcome packs, it's selling pay-per-view messages, it's selling custom requests. You need to go about selling all of these different content types in the best strategy possible. And the real reason is, the real reason that a model would go to a better agency or a more experienced agency is because of that experience. Experience is vital when it comes to working with OnlyFans, because it takes a while to learn the platform, and it takes a while to learn what works, what's the best for this platform, what's the best content type for this platform, how am I best to structure this. All of these lessons are learned through experience. And if you don't have the experience, you're going to struggle when it comes to getting these OnlyFans models results, no matter how good the actual model quality is. So you need to make sure that you got systems in place that you can implement, which have been battle tested and proven. Now, if that sounds like you, make sure you join the mentorship program, because we literally hold your hand through everything. We'll help you get models effortlessly. We'll help you get high quality models, and we'll help you actually get the models killer results when it comes to the best promotional strategies that you can implement in order to get your models fast growth, fast subscribers, and high paying subscribers as well. So if you're interested in that, make sure you book in a call down below. And I hope you guys got some value from this video. Make sure to like and comment what other videos you want to see, and I'll see you guys in the next video.